Hi, I'm Mike, and today I'll be talking about CSS dropdowns. We'll be making a simple dropdown where you hover over something and then a little bit more text comes up. This can be useful for like a navigation bar or a menu. So yeah, let's just get into it. To start, I've got this HTML file that is linked to the CSS file. So the general structure that we're going to do is we're going to have a main div, and this will have the class dropdown. Doesn't have to be dropdown, it can do whatever you want. And then we're going to have a little bit of text that we're going to hover over. So we'll put this in a div and we'll just say hover over me. And then below we'll have another class, and this one will be called like dropdown hidden. This will be the text that comes up after you hover over it. And then in this, you can put whatever you want. You can put other items that you can click on. We'll just say hello. For now, we'll actually make a P called hello. There we go. So you can see right now it's just all text right now without any CSS. There's no effects going on or anything. Oh, and lastly, we're gonna have after all of this, we're just gonna make a div and put some filler text in. And so ideally, all this filler text would be right up against this, and then when you hover over this, this would just pop up over the filler text. And this way, this hover effect won't be getting in the way of anything. Okay, so let's go to the CSS. First things first, we're going to hide that hidden thing. So we'll do dot dropdown hidden, and we're going to do display none. And so the key of this is essentially when you hover over dropdown, so that's this text here. Then this we're going to do a combinator here. I have a video on that, by the way, if you're interested. We're going to do this combinator, and we're going to say dropdown hidden, and then we're going to display block. This is essentially the main part of what we're doing here. When you hover over it, this appears, and then when you leave, it disappears. And so this creates this dropdown effect. Now, there's a few more things that we need to do. You can see that right now it's moving this text, which we wouldn't want to happen. We want it to sort of be on top of it. And to fix that, in our dropdown hidden, we say position absolute. And so there we go. Now we're getting this hello. It's right on top of the text, which is a little awkward. So we're going to give it a background color, and we're going to want this to be the same background color as the background. I mean, you could make it a different color if you want, but for the purpose of this, we'll do this. And so you can see we're getting this hello, and we can read it now. There's a white overlay. Now it's a little awkward because there's no like shadow or anything. So I'm going to do a box shadow. I also have a video on this, by the way, if you're interested. Just check my videos or search for it. I can put it in the description as well. So box shadow, we'll do, let's say, 2 pixels to the right, 2 pixels down with 4 pixels of blur, and we'll make it black. When we hover that, you can see that nice shadow effect, which is great. One last thing, I guess it's just a little awkward, the size of it. We'll give it a little bit of width. We'll say like a min width of, let's say, 100 pixels. This way we've got this. We can also text align center. These are all unnecessary, just making it look a little nicer. But yeah, you kind of get the point. It's just mainly this combinator here with the hover. Then dropdown hidden is display block, but when you're not hovering, then it will be display none. And you want to have that position absolute so that it goes over the other content of the website. If you like it pushing all the other content down, you can have that as well. But I can't really think of a scenario where that'd be useful. Let me know in the comments if your project has that. But for most purposes, you want it to be on top of it. And then lastly, the shadow and the background color makes it a little bit nicer to see. All right, if this video helped you out at all, please do leave me some internet points in the bottom with some likes and comments and subscribes. And just please have a great day. Thanks for watching.